Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Tensions between the United States and Iran have escalated following recent military exchanges. According to Sounds, the U.S. government has issued a firm demand for Iran to publicly acknowledge that the Strait of Hormuz remains open and to commit to ending all attacks on merchant vessels by Saturday. This directive was conveyed both directly and through regional mediators. Reports indicate that recent skirmishes have violated a memorandum of understanding signed 3 weeks ago. U.S. officials expressed concerns that Iran's inability to uphold these commitments raises doubts about its willingness to adhere to broader nuclear negotiations. In response to the crisis, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is scheduled to meet with Omani Foreign Minister Saeed Badr al-Busaidi in Muscat on the 11th. While some Iranian officials have privately acknowledged errors, public rhetoric remains defiant. The U.S. has warned of serious consequences should Iran fail to comply with these terms, even as Washington continues to pursue diplomatic alternatives for a nuclear agreement. According to a report by Liberty Times, us bipartisan senators have reached a consensus with the Trump administration on a new version of the Russia Sanctions Act. This legislative effort, co-sponsored by Democratic Senators Richard Blumenthal and Jeanne Shaheen alongside Republican Senators Lindsey Graham and Roger Wicker, aims to penalize any country purchasing Russian oil and natural gas. The ultimate goal of the bill is to aggressively cut off President Vladimir Putin's primary source of funding for his ongoing war in Ukraine. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky welcomed the development on social media, emphasizing that military strength on the battlefield must be complemented by international sanctions to drive successful diplomatic negotiations. However, the timing of the new bill faces potential economic hurdles. Since the U.S. recently allowed licenses for purchasing Russian seaborne oil to expire, and amid renewed conflicts between the U.S. and Iran, the implementation of this legislation could be severely tested by fluctuations in global oil prices. According to a report by People's Daily Online, China's newly developed Long March 10B rocket has achieved a major milestone by successfully completing a sea-based net recovery during its maiden flight. Crucially, the two-stage reusable commercial launch vehicle utilized high-purity methane fuel derived from civilian liquefied natural gas, LNG, for the first time. Developed by Sinepecos, the methane propellant reached a purity of 98.7%, with its entire supply chain secured within China. Experts note that compared to traditional liquid hydrogen propellants, this LNG-derived methane fuel reduces storage and transportation costs by 40%. This breakthrough offers a highly cost-effective and environmentally friendly solution for high-frequency commercial space launches. As China's commercial space sector continues to expand rapidly, the successful integration of this secure and diversified fuel system represents a significant step forward in enhancing the industry's self-reliance, sustainability, and global competitiveness. According to GG Press, North Korea's state media reported on July 11, 2026, that a joint meeting of the Workers' Party, the government, and the military was held in Pyongyang. During the meeting, a mega corruption and graft scandal involving Park Wi-chol, the former organizational deputy director of the military's General Political Bureau, and others was raised as a major agenda item. General Secretary Kim Jong-un, who attended the high-level meeting, strongly denounced the scandal, labeling the actions as a political crime. According to the report, Park was accused of abusing his position to accept bribes and embezzling national funds and materials, while North Korean state media revealed that the country's Supreme Court has already handed down a sentence against Park. Specific details regarding the nature and severity of his punishment were not disclosed in the official announcement. Former Indonesian President Megawati Soekarno-Putri recently visited Dili, Timor-Leste, where she met with Prime Minister Zanana Gusmail. During the visit reported by Antara, Megawati proposed strengthening bilateral relations through concrete collaborative initiatives. Key among her suggestions are joint programs focused on climate action and maritime affairs, utilizing the expertise of Indonesia's National Research and Innovation Agency, BRIN, to mitigate risks such as drought and the El Niño phenomenon. Additionally, Megawati, who chairs the board of the Pancasila Ideology Development Agency, BHIP, proposed a comparative study on nationalism to foster shared values between the two nations. She also offered to share best practices in political management and cadre development with Timor-Leste's ruling party, emphasizing the role of youth and female representation in national progress. Prime Minister Gusmail expressed his gratitude, noting that Timor-Leste currently has no closer friend than Indonesia, marking a significant step in the diplomatic ties between the two neighbors. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.